Good morning, it's Grandma Roseanne. Now, why am I saying good morning? Because this is something you would probably fix for dinner, but it's morning for me, so I'm going to be cooking it now. We're going to make slow roasted salmon. I don't know if you've ever eaten it, but please, please watch this video because you will love it. So I take a whole salmon fillet, like that. And this shallow end over here, if you can see that, it's very, very, very thin compared to the main part of the fillet. We're going to cut that off because that would not cook at the same rate. And are we going to discard this? Absolutely not. This is going to be wonderful, just kind of grilled up, maybe for a Caesar salad. Something extraordinary like that would be perfect. And what I'm going to put on the what I'm going to put on the salmon fillet right now is just to give it some beautiful flavor and some very light seasoning. So I have 1 tablespoon of brown sugar, 1 teaspoon of salt, and 1/2 teaspoon of pepper. Now I put it into this little handy dandy thing because I love the way you are able to season this evenly. Mix those two up. Okay. Now then, half of this goes on one side. And on the back side, you will see I had the silver skin already removed, okay? You can take it off if you want to, but your butchers do it and they don't charge you for it. And I think it's a little tricky to get off without losing a lot of your salmon. All right, now here we have our pepper and our salt mixture. And now this easily prepared, absolutely wonderful salmon fillet is going to go into a very slow oven, 200 degrees for 1 hour. Has there ever been an easier way to cook fish ever? I don't think so. Now we're going to get ready for the sauce that goes over it, and it's as simple as preparation of the fish was. I have 2 teaspoons of lemon zest, 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. Fresh. Now I'm assuming you know how to zest, so I'm not going to go into detail, but you know you just take the yellow and be sure you don't take any of the pith, which is the white. After you have done that, you've juiced it, you have these 2 halves that still have a lot of juice, a lot of flavor in them. I never throw them out. What I do is I get a jar like this. I add some water, I put them in there, and I just let them marinate. And then when I want lemon juice, I just pour some out, add a little bit more water, because this is very concentrated, add whatever sweetener I want, I've got lemon juice. So I'm making the best use of all of the lemon. Then we have 1/4 cup of olive oil. Now the recipe does call for chives. I didn't have any. I went to my garden. My garden let me down. There weren't any chives. I just took the scallions, took the top off the scallions, diced them very finely, and it's 2 tablespoons. And 1/2 teaspoon of kosher salt. What did I tell you? That's just as easy as making that fillet. So simple. I will honestly tell you, I hope you try it, I really do, because I don't think you're going to find a better recipe for a salmon than the one I'm doing right now. So while this is cooking, and we're just waiting, you can go ahead if you'd like to subscribe. I would love to have you subscribe, and the ingredients are always going to be below. in the description box. So no, you don't have to be charting them as I'm talking to you. And then hit the bell and the thumbs up. You'll know when we come back. All right, we will be back in an hour. But for you, it's going to be about 2 seconds. Well, here we have our beautiful finished product. It's absolutely gorgeous. It smells amazing, absolutely amazing. So we want to plate this, but it's, well, first of all, the internal temperature, I did it with my instant read thermometer. It's 125, which is exactly where it should be, and it is perfect. Now, trying to transfer this in one whole piece would be difficult. So I'm going to cut it into what I would consider just like good serving pieces. And then I will transfer it carefully because presentation is always important. I could have used a little bigger plate. Now then, you do want to take the drippings and you do want to add those because those are delicious. I don't know if you can even see that, but the drippings are dripping onto our salmon. And because we were wise and used that, our cleanup is minimal. Now, do you remember this outrageous sauce that we made? Well, over the top of all of our salmon. Oh, I love this so much. This is one of my very favorite recipes. And I love it that I can share it with you. All right, so here we are ready for our beautiful taste test. Let me get that up there. I don't know if you can even see how flaky that is, but it is absolute perfection. It has the perfect amount of seasoning and the perfect amount of citrus. That lemon comes through so nicely, and our scallion tops are wonderful. For a dinner as elegant as this, I'll tell you, it is absolutely so simple. You could serve this with a pasta, you could serve it with rice, you could serve it with nearly anything because it is the show. It is the whole show. So we are going to now enjoy this for lunch because it's still the middle of the day for us. And I want you to really give some thought to maybe giving this one a try. You know the ingredients are going to be below, and hit subscribe because it's just nice when you do. And the like button if you had fun. Okay? Thank you. Bon appetit. We will see you on the next video. Yes. Okay.
No more ketchup?
I did already.
Yeah.